We look at the 2026 assembly elections. I was just analyzing all the three fronts. For the LDF, if they lose this election, they're out of power in any part of the country. For the Congress, you've been out of power for 10 years, so this is a do-or-die battle. For the BJP also, they need to establish that, there are unavoidable third fronts. So how crucial is this election for the Congress-led UDF?
I think it's very crucial for the Congress and the UDF because, frankly, of the 5 states, this is the one where we have the best prospect of coming to power. Of course, in Tamil Nadu, we are doing very well, but an alliance with a larger party. In Kerala, we are the larger party in the coalition. The UDF coalition is led by the Congress. We are by far the biggest constituent. And for us, therefore, it is as much an issue of Congress credibility as it is of a UDF victory. So we are going all out because this is important to us.
So today, Rahul Gandhi spoke about the unity in Congress leadership. He sent a message. We didn't expect something like that from him to say on stage. So how important is that message?
I think the message is important, but it's been very well received. I think everyone realizes that this is a time for unity and for moving forward with one purpose. And I think he's quite right. I mean, the truth of the matter is that in a party like the Congress, we have lots of strong individual personalities, but ultimately we have one common objective, and that's what we need to be able to fulfill. I might add that we should not forget that for almost half a century, there was an alternation of power every 5 years. It was only the last election that the LDF surprised us by coming back. We cannot afford to have that defeat again.
Sir, I want to ask you something about Thiruvananthapuram. Like, we saw the BJP registering a victory at the Thiruvananthapuram corporation. The headline went like, BJP makes history in Tharoor's bastion. So, how do you rate BJP's growth in Thiruvananthapuram in particular?
To be honest, I had been warning about it throughout the year because they had done their homework. They were out there knocking on doors. We were slow to name our candidates. And I will say that the 45 years of LDF misrule of Thiruvananthapuram really deserved a reaction from the voting public. My message was, and I think our message was, that we should be given a chance because the LDF had been so incompetent. But the BJP has made noticeable strides already. In the previous local self-government elections, they had become the principal opposition party. And this time, they went a little further up and got to half the size of the corporation. I think the people of Thiruvananthapuram wanted a change. And we feel they could have picked us, they picked the other guys, but it's still a change. It was important to tell the left that they have taken this city for granted for too long. So to that degree, I don't think it's a surprise. But if you look at the rest of the state, the BJP actually lost 50,000 votes in the local self-government election. So you can't portray it as a victory for the BJP everywhere. It is a specific reflection of the realities of Thiruvananthapuram alone.
One last question, sir. The LDF has already declared that Chief Minister Pinarayi Vijayan will be their face. He's been the face for the last 10 years. How do you rate that decision to go ahead with Pinarayi Vijayan as their face one more?
Yeah, actually, I think it makes it easier for us to have a clear-cut target for anti-incumbency. If the person who has ruled for 10 years, to the dissatisfaction of large segments of the public, is once again the face, then everybody who has had good reason to be unhappy in the last 10 years has a clear target to vote against. So why should we complain?